Hi, my name is Gretchen von Koenig. I am a Deputy Director of Art Fair 14C, and I am here with Art Fair 14C's inaugural resident, our program artist with a disability, Danielle Scott.
I am artist Danielle Scott, and I am part of the residency at Art Fair 14C. I'm here as one of the first residents, and it's due to my disability. I am legally blind. I have a condition called keratoconus, and that's one of the reasons why I'm in here. So because I'm sort of legally blind, I use my work to kind of put my voice out there for everyone to see. I'm going to walk you through the residency and what I've been working on, and we can actually start with an older piece, which influence the pieces that I'm creating right now. So this piece is called They Carry the Truth in Their Backpack. It is a piece inspired by my son and my daughter. My son is 19 and my daughter is 18. And then there's a huge target behind them. My children are children of color. They're Afro-Cuban, and background is also Polish, and religion is Jewish. And what my son has experienced is being a 6'1" child in America. He feels like he's walking around with this target on his back for the color of his skin, but people not really knowing who he is. So there are sped shells inside of the backpacks, and we arm our kids with, education. We arm them with culture. We arm them with humanities and art and music and dance and all that other good stuff. But are we really at this point arming children of color to face racism in this world? So that's what this piece is. Through this residency, I have enough space to create a big series, and the series is called They Don't Know Who We Be. And this series is in response to Dr. Martin Luther King and his speech when he says, I hope that children of color will be seen for not just the color of their skin, but for the content of their character. So this piece is called Brother. This is my son, my 19-year-old. So I'm in the process of working on this piece. And the piece, what I've done is, it looks like a mugshot, but it's actually expressing to you and showing you the content of who he is. So in this one, he is Brother, and he's being crowned. And instead of using the gunshot shells as something to harm him, I'm using it to make him very royal and to look like this king. There's another piece on the wall. This is not what. There's another piece called My Son. And if you know the image of Dr. Martin Luther King, when he was arrested, he has the plaque and it has the numbers. The numbers are actually their birth dates, just so it's a symbolism of them, but they're scrambled. So this piece is called My Son. And what I tried to do is make him, again, very royal, very cathedral. So you'll see that the crown, or it looks like a sun, it also looks like a crown on him. So the pieces are mounted on World War I targets, and then I just play around them. So there's some live rounds on this piece as well. We can go to another part of the series. I'm working with my nephew, and like I said, everyone in my family is going to be involved in this series. So it's very personal, but it's also just putting an emphasis on the fact that they are children of color, but there's so much more to them. There's so much depth to who these children are. This is my nephew. This piece is Brother. This piece is Student. And the gunshot shells are being used to kind of like make him have this aura about him. And he looks like he's being crowned. He's royal. He's a saint. So this piece is called St. Josh. This is Sun. So this is another one of the pieces. And what I did with this is the word sun, kind of illuminating him as the sun, and then using the targets in a different way as just his chakra that's going on from there. I wanted to put one here, but I just decided to keep it there. Each piece it's a photograph, but then I put a high gloss resin over it. So this has 2 layers of resin for you to kind of just see and get the impact of it. Behind Gretchen is a 3x5 flag, and the flag is called the false flag. This piece has been displayed at the Newark Museum, the Monmouth Museum, and during the summer, during the Black Lives Matter movement, all of a sudden this mysterious lynching was happening of people of color. So they're out protesting for our lives, but they're committing suicide. So I didn't believe in that. So this has 400 lynched bodies photo transferred onto this piece. And the flag is in reverse because I feel like we're going in reverse. We're not progressing. We're not moving forward when it comes to racism in America. Inside the stars are also, again, the gunshot shells are in there. A lot of people think that I just make a lot of work that is social justice, but I don't. I kind of work in threes. So I go from working on the social justice pieces to pieces that mean a lot to me. So there's a piece in my studio is an image of my grandma. So I use these ironing boards because when I see the ironing board, I see an angel or the shape of an angel. My grandmother passed away about 6 days before my son was born, and this is my memory of my grandma. Gretchen is going in on a cardinal at the top. Each year on my grandmother's birthday, I see the cardinal. And if you don't know, cardinals, when you see them, they're coming with a message. The other thing I can show you in here, if you guys are interested, I have these series of mannequin heads. So they are my queens, and I'm developing them using domestic materials that women would use, but in a different way. So these are 20-year-old wisps that I'm using as this, hairstyle, and also the earrings that are hanging off of her. And then this piece is going back to slavery. So women slaves, when they were on the ships, they had these muzzles. And the reason why they had the muzzles is because it was believed that women slaves would whisper this song that would kill their slave owner. So I'm just messing around with different materials, and I'm Danielle Scott. I'm an assemblage artist, and I'm the artist in resident for 14C.
Great, thank you so much. And thanks for sharing your work, Danielle, and everybody else. We have another residency coming up, an emerging artist residency. Applications are due by May 15th. You can find the information on our website. This is for anybody that graduated with an MFA from a school in New Jersey, either in 2020 or 2021. So take a look at our website if you're interested in that.